Welcome to Perfect Shutters installation instruction video. We're going to have a little fun with this, so sit back and enjoy the show. Installing Perfect Shutters is so simple that we had to think hard about actually making this video. We're going to combine our two types of mounting styles, screw mounts and spike mounts. We'll alert you to the differences, but we're leaving it up to you to know the style of mounting you are installing. Installing your shutters is just 7 simple steps, some of which aren't even really steps at all, just simple common sense things. Like step 1, for example, lay the shutter face up on a clean, soft, flat surface. If you have trouble with this step, you might want to consider a subcontractor for the rest of the installation. So if you're still with us, on to step 2. Pay attention here. For both screw and spike styles of mounting, measure 2 inches down from the top and 2 inches up from the bottom of the shutter, and make a mark in the center of the rail at these points. Just as a word of caution, it's good to measure twice and only drill once. After measuring and of course remeasuring, for screw mounting only, remember for screw mounting only, drill a 1/4 inch diameter hole through the rail on those marks you just made. For mounting shutters using spikes, remember to only drill a 5/16 inch diameter hole through the rail on these marks instead of a 1/4 inch. You can eyeball the 2 places to drill for the middle rail, but if you want to measure, we're perfectly fine with that. You'll want to use the same bits from before. Step 3 is really easy. Hold the shutter up to the wall next to the window. If you have trouble with this step, well, we're sorry, but we really can't provide more information than that. For step 4, you will want to use those holes you just drilled to make a mark on the wall of your house. You can use a punch, a thin pencil, a nail, anything you like to make the mark. That's it, only 3 more steps to go. For step 5, first lay the shutter down somewhere nearby. We'll come back to it shortly. Now change the drill bits to the 1/8 inch bit for screw mounting, or to a 1/4 inch bit for spike mounting. And now drill a hole 1 3/4 inches deep at those marks you just made. You can measure from the end of the drill bit down 1 3/4 inches and put a piece of masking tape on the bit at this point, or you can just wing it. Our warranty doesn't cover winging it though, so be careful. Step 6 is a cinch. On vinyl or aluminum siding, for screw mounts, drill a 1/4 inch clearance hole only. Do not drill into the wall. For spike mounts, use a 5/16 inch diameter bit, but again, just a clearance hole through the siding only. Now on to the final step, number 7. Bring the shutter back up to the wall. For screw mounts, please use a hand screwdriver, if you can remember what that is. We're pretty sure you won't use one, but we did ask nicely. Now screw in the screws, but carefully. Everyone likes their electric screwdrivers, but this is one time you might want to forego the thrill. Nice and easy is the way to go here. These shutters are going to expand and contract a bit as the weather goes, so leave a bit of play. Power drills tend not to stop until they have to. By that time, the shutter will be bent and the screw color will be scratched off. Just another good reason to use that antique screwdriver. For spike mounting, same thing. Place the shutter back onto the house, but this time put a shutter spike into one of the holes you just drilled, and now, using a hammer, gently tap the spike in a bit. We said gently. Repeat until all 6 shutter spikes are started, then finish by tapping them all in. Be careful not to tap them in too far. They should only go down until the underside of the shutter spike head barely touches the shutter. It's important here too to leave a bit of play for the expansion and contraction. That's it, one shutter is up. If you have a big house with a lot of windows, well, this is one time you'll probably wish you had bought that little 2-room bungalow. Personally, we're very happy if you have a lot of windows. Now for those of you who have a brick house. Hopefully you'll know a bit about drilling into brick and installing anchors, because all we will tell you is that for screw mounting, you need to insert anchors for number 10 screws. You will have to follow the anchor manufacturer's installation instructions. Do not install anchors for spike mounting. Just drill the holes with a 1/4 inch masonry bit. And now, finally, instructions for mounting the board and batten open and closed shutters. All the steps are the same except that for closed B&B, you will drill a 1/4 inch diameter hole through the horizontal rail in the center and 1 3/4 inches from the edge. Repeat on all horizontal rails on both sides. For open B&B, you will drill a hole at every point where the vertical board meets the horizontal batten. After you have used the shutter to mark the mounting hole locations on the building, drill a 1/8 inch diameter hole through the siding and into the wall at least 1 3/4 inches deep at the marks. For vinyl and aluminum siding, make a 1/4 inch clearance hole through the siding only. The rest of the mounting instructions are all the same, only the location of the holes change for these two styles of shutters. Well, that's it. Thank you for buying Perfect Shutters. We hope you enjoyed our installation video, and of course we hope it was helpful. If you need to write us, please, only with nice compliments.